Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back, Malekith, honey. That's not how we ambush, is it? No, we don't ambush by shouting. For fuck's sake. Okay, hello, it's Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires, and part 20. I don't know, 3, 4. I can't remember. My Morathi Campaign. Last time hang on, I'll check. Wait, I've got this. I'm all over this. Don't worry. Hang on. It's 22, I'm going to say 24. I'm going to say 24. Okay. So fucking professional. Maybe that's why Malik is screaming. I don't know.
Traitor amongst us.
Well, probably. Do I want to give Buster full plate armor? Certainly. Certainly. Oh, look. Jenny Thalia's got rank 1. Good for her. Good old rank there. We'll get a piercing bolts of burning for you. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go on the attack now. I think we're going to go because I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think we can push the elves back, and plus that would hopefully cut off their supply of fucking turkeys. Anywho, last time we beat up Tretch some more and some Chaos Warriors, and also we're also plagued. That's right. They've given us the Rona. That's unfortunate. It's gonna slow down our growth, but it's not going to stop it. And we're just going around sort of like resettling all this stuff, which is completely free. It's free real estate, basically. Good stuff. Admiral Bill. Ability. Yeah, sure, that one. Oh, for fuck's sake, Malekith. Use your inside voice. That's not how we ambush, mate, is it?
Is spreading.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. We'll receive slaves here because why not? May as well. If I take the gates, I should be able to lock the elves out of the centre, or getting to Morathi's landing strip anyway, and then we can maybe sack some stuff. Do some of that stuff. That'd be fine. While we're mopping this up, soften them up for our eventual overtaking of Ulthuan, which we do need to do because we need to control all the province of Ulthuan. We also need to build a dark convent of sorcery, which I'll crack right. Where is? Really? Have I not done? Hang on.
Corruption of the vilest sort.
What is one of those then? A dark convent of sorcery. Huh. I don't know what that is. Oh well. Maybe a special building somewhere? We also need to control 8 of these, which I'm going to be honest, shouldn't be particularly difficult once we've taken Ulthuan over. And we need to destroy Avalon and Clan Richter's, both of which are on the way. So, it's all coming together, isn't it? This is good. Yes. Hello. Right, the lizards are all over the place, but they're not particularly effective, I'll be honest. So we can just... Oh, hello.
Their doom is foretold.
Stabbed. Hates lizards. Not surprised. What a bunch of dicks. Okay, I think we're fine over here. We just need defences everywhere, basically. And we need to upgrade you. And upgrade that. And get defences, because all the time, defences. Let's make wounding people easier. And there we go. End turn. Nice and easy. So we just need to finish off Tretch. He's only got a couple of settlements left. And with both Robin Hood and, of course, Morathi, we should be able to easily finish him off. Oh, well, that's not good. Do I want to... The problem is, Wintertooth is... I'm just going to... Why the fuck are they declaring war? I'm going to decline and break. I don't want to declare war on Wintertooth, to be honest. And I don't want Hagreef. Hagreef's just down in the corner. They're being annoying. It's all very vexing. I just don't need that kind of negativity in my life, to be honest. Hello? Maeve, a powerful sorceress, lives as a hermit in the Black Forest, the sister of one of your lords. She's been accused of sheltering traitors, and your minions pleads for her life. This reeks for concern and makes your lord weak and fallible. It makes him ripe for manipulation at a later time. Who gets... Who? I honestly have no idea who that is. Like, nah. Fuck it. Slay her! Slay her! And Lee's back. We've got a Rod of Briars. Blah, blah, blah. Is Maev this one over here? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, I don't care about you. You're just literally... You're resettling, girl. That's all you do.
Word of the Witch King.
No, you really are not. I mean, legitimately.
Do not cease.
If
Power awaits me.
if you drop dead, I wouldn't even remember. Oh, riddled with plague everywhere. This is not ideal. And oh, there's that army.
Trust my instincts.
Can I reach you? I can't. Oh, Throbbing Hood can reach that army and no problem. Plus you marched. Oh, it's Tretch. Hi, Tretch. Bye, Tretch.
Send them to the underworld.
He fell over.
You're worth more alive. Carnivores.
Ooh, 600 slaves as well.
I am the first sorceress.
Okay, I'm going to... If we sail...
To the waves.
We can sail over here. I mean, we've got a little bit of attrition there, but I don't think that's anything particular. That's fine.
Lord of the wild things.
So we'll bring you over. Basically, we just need to hit Caron Car, because I think that's all they've got. Unless they've taken... They might have retaken Slavers' points. Let's just double check how many settlements they've got. Where are we? Clan Richter's. Yeah, they've probably retaken that, so we'll have to bop them. It means they might have an army there as well, so that's something to be a little bit cautious about.
Destructive, this one. Useful.
However, Caron Car is their main settlement, so taking that will reduce... Oh, you know what we can do?
Phoenix Queen.
Anita.
A would-be traitor amongst us.
Scroll... Oh, you've got a Scroll of Stone. That's actually pretty fucking legitimately good. Oh, but you can get the Rod of... So you can have a Scroll of Stone and the Rod of Briars. Why do you have a fucking Giant Blade, you crazy bitch? Have a Charm Shield. There we go. What else can you have? A Demon Whisperer? Fine. One of those? Sure. An Elf Servant? You don't really need that. So I guess we'll go with a Pleasure Cultist, because why not? You've got a High Elf Slave. Alright. I'm not that bothered.
Do not vex us.
Oh, shut up. You whiny bastards. Okay, Public Order. More defences. And... Slave building. There we go. And let's get the Black Roads as well, because we are pumping slaves into Doomglades.
I command the beasts.
And Tammy is one of them. Let's give you fervour. And...
terror to their enemies.
Well, indeed. Jack, you can be Conqueror, because that gives you some more weapon strength, all that kind of good stuff. Okay. Malekith.
I suppose.
You're going to go and take... Not this again. Oh, you got the bog. Tell you what, Leaden Standards can go on you, and then we will auto-resolve that. And Loot and Occupy, because meh. Let's repair that one.
Bloody-handed.
And Hellebraun, if you come over here, we're going to hit Griffin Gate. Griffin Gate is the last settlement for Tyrannoch. Oh, hello. You're recruiting shit, aren't you? You may get spotted,
Dreadlord of
which would not be ideal, but
Vicious Dreadlord.
you're in range.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stick Bill into this settlement over here to Arnheim.
Malevolent Lord.
Yes, and we're going to recruit something like that. Start recruiting some units for you.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Yeah, we'll build that one. You have an army. Oh, Anne. Oh, you were in Morathi's army, weren't you? That's right. I was going to get rid of the bolt thrower. Okay, you need to get back in that army then. I will inevitably forget she exists, or she'll get stabbed somewhere along the way. Can we stab you? Stab a rats. Shank shank. Success. Good. I'll get rid of him. Everywhere else is fine. Hoo-ha. Now, you're going to... God damn it. Look at all the lizards. Oh, you're just hanging around, are you? That's it. Run away. You can't run away very far, though, can you?
We roam.
I don't know why they're being so brave.
Send them to the underworld.
What was that?
Now. Fangs and talons.
What was that bullshit?
In my stead. Nature's torment.
Like, they must have known that was going to happen.
Further, the beasts arrive.
Maybe they think they've got enough. I mean, they've just got little drips and drabs all over the place. They do have Lord Croak, mind you. And despite the fact that I paid the vampire, the Awakened, to declare war on Teclis, they've done absolutely bloody nothing.
Those black arcs of yours are quite the galleons.
Thanks, I think. Okay, you quite like me. I would like an alliance or something with you. I just like the Beastmen are rampaging around, which is good to see. Malekith, we can go with construct. Ooh, it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing to have. Let's give you a dragon though. Growth for that. Clint's. I'm going to give you full plate armor because that makes you more tanky. And Eileen Dover is going to get... Oh no, you know, I was going to give a Dark Pegasus, but no, because Amber Spear is not as good on a flying mount. Oh god, that one. Are we done? Thank God for that. You mother... I could probably win that, but I genuinely can't be fucked to fight it. I'm genuinely like it seems like a lot of effort for, I'm going to be honest, not much. Yeah, sure, for not much payback. So I'm just like, nope, I'm out. Hello.
Beyond even quiet.
Oh god, look how many fucking turkeys! I mean, that's so many turkeys. It's like 50% turkeys.
Beautiful.
Fuck you. I can't. Oh god! Just the thought of how fighting that battle just brings me out in in a cold bloody sweat. Okay, if we bring you back down, I'm basically just going to sort of try and lure them into ambushes. I think. You're going to be a friggin' nightmare to deal with.
Lord of the Black.
However, I wonder if I can lure you in.
Malekith, King of Nagaroth.
If I do that, I reckon. I mean, I know what you fucking love those gates, don't you? You just... You think of a big old gate in the mountains and just... Just fucking love it. I fucking love those gates.
Let all tremble.
Bad. Yes!
Are you legitimately fucking Are you shitting me? He's fucking blocking me. I can't get across. I can now, fuck you. Honest to God, cheeky motherfuckers. Hang on. I thought you were marching, or maybe you were just recruiting. Oh look, Skaven. I mean, there were Skaven. Now they're dead. Blah, blah. Oh, there was Ulysses there. He's now dead. Now, I'm going to give... Cool, so I had a banner of hawkish precision there, which is very nice. So we're going to go with... I could get rid of one of the bogs. I mean, that's quite nice. I like the frenzy one as well. The envoy? Meh, who needs envoys? Fuck that. What we want is this one. So that's going to give a unit 15% armor-piercing missile damage, as long as no enemy is within range. That's quite a nice little bonus. Kelly, you're going to get further. Okay, we should be able to hit Karen Carr, and that will be the end of Tretch. Let's go straight through Spite.
A terror to their enemies.
Indeed. Missile resistance, sure.
Hate incarnate.
And physical resistance for Tammy there.
What now?
Right, you're going to come over there. You're going to go and grab Kargoth Deep. Oh, you're marching. That's why I was like, why can't I click on the thing? There we go.
Yes, more power. More.
Well, I mean, sure. And right, we'll grab that one. And growth is important. Let's upgrade that. We can get the Black Tower, rank 5, and at rank 4 we can get the Towers of the Black Guard, which is quite nice. But until then, public order, I think, actually. Let's try and get that under control. Because although growth is looking pretty good, more growth is better. That gives more growth. Do we have public order building here? Oh, we don't. Okay, let's get the public order building then, because otherwise this place will rebel, and that'll be... I mean, it won't be
Madness fills the air.
devastating. It'll at most just be slightly fucking irritating. Talking of slightly fucking irritating,
Following
look at this prick. Like, he sacked the High Sentinel, and then he tries to run away, but he can't.
Show them nature's cruelty.
Was that part of the old one's plan?
Servitude is your destiny.
I don't feel like it was.
Traveling.
Feels like you're being a fucking idiot. But far be it from me. Okay, let's repair those. Let's upgrade that. And we want walls there because the AI fucking loves sacking settlements. It loves sacking unwalled settlements. And it really, really loves walls. So let's get even more money here because why not? I really like pumping up those numbers. I'm going to see if I can wound Lord Croak. I failed. Never mind. And research. I'm going to get... Doop, doop, doop. What's we got here? More weapon strength for... That's not bad. I could go for that. Okay, let's get the upgrade. It costs quite a lot of money, but then
I will flatten this mountain.
Oh, okay. Sure. You
Destructive,
know,
this one.
don't
Useful.
dream big. Tom Wanks, you can get a raid. You can be a raid leader because you've got
Traitors
those
do not
shades. You ain't got no shade. Okay, Flock of Doom, good.
Adequate. Yes, adequate.
And Maev, who I genuinely do not give a flying shit about. Could be an Iron Disciplinarian.
Hateful bidding.
Sure. Oh look, what did I tell you? Okay.
Fight for me or die.
Yep. And Alariel has sent yet another force down, which I swear, if it's filled with turkeys, I'm fucking auto-resolving that bad boy because I just do not. I hate fighting those turkeys. It makes me angry. Generally, I'm fairly chill, I think, at playing Total War, but I just those turkeys, I just fucking hate them. I hate them so much.
I refuse this insolence.
Okay, you do have a garrison. Oh, you've also got an army here. Oh, that's quite
To the
nasty.
vengeful slaughter.
The only problem being if you jump me. Because if you jump me, you might get the ambush. Will that be a problem?
No, Gracia, never wrong.
I think we'll be okay.
Nature's torment. Chariot pace.
I don't think we can reach
Wilds.
Morathi in one turn. I think they'll probably attack.
Glory.
Unless we attack first. They will have the big walls though. They will have the big garrison. What they got? Okay. That's probably the worst they could have. So I think we can actually take them. And I think taking them is probably the best, because otherwise what they can do is ambush us and bring in all their reinforcements. Which would probably be fine, but having them in this location is better than fighting a field battle where I can't take the high ground and I get jumped to start off with. So I think the safest thing is to actually fight this one
Awaits.
now. Indigo Squadron has a new member! Oh, this is exciting. So while Morathi and Rocky land right in the midst of all of the Storm Vermin and Clan Rats, which is exactly what we want, because they will then all cluster around. That's it, lads, get stuck in. Come on, group hug. There goes the Sword of Cain, which is going to... Yep, that, yep. Okay, good. A little bit of lag there. That has killed... Yeah, about 160. And then they decide to block quite a few of their own number. I mean, I guess that's a mood. And then we decide to, like, you know, incinerate the rest of them. Well, so far so good. The numbers of... yeah, we've killed about 1,000 rats so far. We're about a minute into the battle, and 1,000 rats have been exterminated. About a third of their number already just completely torn to pieces. So far, not looking very good for the rats, I'll be honest. Meanwhile, we've had a little bit of a mishap down here as some rats spawned. You know, I was kind of expecting this. What I hadn't done was told my shades not to open fire. So, of course, what they did is they opened fire and filled quite a few of my own cavalry with crossbow bolts. That was not ideal. I mean, this is fine. See, I'm kind of okay. See, there go the crossbow bolts. There we go. We don't want to... We need to be careful here, because if we knock them under 50% of health, they might warp bomb. And that would be potentially bad. Ideally, I want them to use warp bomb, you know, somewhere here. You know, like blow up one of these units, take out a big chunk of their own arm. There we go, like that. Perfect. Burning Head is kind of redundant as soon as they decide to explode themselves, but that's fine. Yeah, there's a fair few bodies littering the ground here. Morathi's up to 180 kills. Burning Head dipping off the distance there. These ladies have got 250 and 100 kills, respectively. More clan rats there, no problem. We can deal with those. We're just trying to take out this enemy lord, just like that. Did his head fall off? Oh yeah, unfortunate. Okay, now, we do have these weapon teams. The weapon teams might be potentially fairly nasty, so we're going to land in amongst them, lock them down, and probably what they'll do, if I know these guys, is they'll probably just start, like, bombarding their own units with all kinds of nasty shit. And that kind of works for us, because obviously characters don't take a lot of damage from that stuff. On the other hand, their infantry certainly will. Yeah, here we go. So we go, bombarding their own units, doing a lot of damage to them. Good stuff there. More Skaven clan rats being spawned in, almost immediately routing to the great swords. Yeah, getting mashed. Need to be careful though, obviously. They drop below 50% health. That could be nasty for us. There we go. So then we make sure we don't drop them below 50%. Yep. More poison wind globes raining down, killing their own units. Good stuff there. Now here I make a bit of a mistake, because I bring my Doomfire Warlock round to attack the gates, forgetting that if they've got a Plague Claw catapult at the city centre, you can see this actually gives a really good angle to bombard units as they're attacking the gates, which could be a big problem for us. The Hydras have taken out the gate there, but I'm not particularly interested in actually coming in, because I feel like Morathi and Rocky can probably deal with all of this by themselves, just making sure that these units flee off the battlefield, and then they are going to swoop in and try and take the city centre. Now, as soon as units land at the city centre, it should make the AI basically lose its little mind, as it desperately tries to fend off any kind of attack on the victory point. Landed in amongst the warp lightning cannons, and yeah, you can see our Doomfire Warlocks have been absolutely just pounded by this artillery, and that was a massive mistake on my part. That was really not a good idea. We're trying to take out the catapult to make sure it can't open fire on them again, but it's going to get some shots off. Ow, this is going to sting. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Ooh. Oh, they're so packed in as well. It really is very, very messy. I need to get them out of there, basically, because I don't really need the gate down anyway. Rocky's taken a bit of damage, and he's already used his potion of toughness, so we're going to get him out of there, which is going to leave Morathi, basically, to do all of the work. Typical. like how she's just like knocked out the plague claw catapults. Little vortex of Cain coming out there. Now she probably can't take the city centre by herself, but with the help of Fanny and Anita, who are about to get machine gunned. Fortunately, not too much damage. It's going to hide behind that that rock there, that mountain. This is what I want, big blocks of infantry. They're easy to kill, especially when they're being bombarded by their own units. Even rat ogres. Morathi just does not give a shit. I mean, she's barely lost any health. What's she up to? 226 kills. She just gets all the attention, and also debuffs everyone around her as well, which is even better. So basically these guys have no melee attack, lots of magic now coming out. Fireballs, we've got dwellers below there, we've got rocks. Now you can see the units are starting to lose morale, seeing as they have this one very naked Dark Elf woman and they just can't do anything about her. They just can't deal with her. They're like, nope, this is too hard. So they decide to do a sensible thing and just run for their fucking lives. Off they go, the entire army fleeing off, unable to defeat one unclothed Dark Elf woman.
Observe me. Observe glory.
Well, we probably could have just done that with just Morathi and the Fire Sisters, to be honest.
What's theirs is mine.
Probably would have been fine. Okay, we've got Coward Claw. It's nice. And the special building here is increase income from slave pens and slave markets. So we obviously ideally want to pack this one with slaves, I guess. So let's stop. Nah, don't put slaves there. Was it the Broken Lands, this one? The Broken Lands. So we want slaves there. Not at Eaglegate, yep. Titan Peaks, yes. Everywhere else, no. We're just going to pump slaves into these two provinces. Now, is Tretch dead? Yep, good. Good. I figured it probably was. Yep, there we go. Clan Race is destroyed. Perfect.
I watch from the shadows.
Okay, one step closer to victory. Let's give you missile resistance.
I am the first sorceress.
And I guess now we just need to resettle all this crap. Now, is Chaos dead? Because no, so he will arrive at some point. At which point he will arrive up here. Well, he won't arrive up here. He will actually arrive over here. But I imagine he'll bring some of his buddies to join the party. So we need to be prepared for that.
Cruel Dreadlord.
And to be honest, that could be literally any turn. So that's fun. But we've got plenty of money. Do they have a big garrison? They do not have a big garrison down there, do they? No, they do not. Do we? We do have a... Right, so we can attack the settlements immediately, which is good. So let's get Piercing Bolts of Burning. Let's get
to their enemies.
Cauldron of Blood. And then let's sack the shits out of this place again. Oh, so many slaves! Ka-ching! And then we wander back home. Perfect. Hello.
Far beneath an
I
archmage.
guess that's not that many flappy turkey bastards. like, comparatively, that's a sane number. God, what do I guess specialist. I don't have anything else to give you.
This is absurd.
I mean, 2 of them is generally fine. They do have quite a few... they've got lion chariots. They've got a lot of chariots.
Chill-hearted.
But
How delightful.
flappy turkeys isn't too bad. I'm going to... So what does this... So it gives armor piercing. So we could actually pop that on you, I guess. You've got a lot of armor piercing. So alright, I'm going to pop that on like one of you guys. Oh no, we could actually pop it on you. So that's... As long as no one's within 70... these guys are kind of trash. 117 speed, though, does mean they are... No, the Arcane Phoenixes can catch them, but they might be useful as bait. Let's find out.
Pain is watching.
Ugh, these guys are just... I mean, they're an interesting unit, right? They're like... Dark Riders with crossbows on Pegasuses, which is an interesting unit. It's something that Dark Elves don't have. Unfortunately, they're so fragile as to be almost entirely useless. So trying to coax the enemy army to advance. And already we're trying to take out that Sun Dragon. And he's a little... Yeah, he's pissed. And he's taken... I mean, to be fair, they have done a lot of damage to his health. So... They're running... The main problem with these guys is the fact that they can't fire while moving. They can only fire forwards. Which is a bit of a problem. That fire breath... Ooh, does a little bit of damage, but generally okay. I mean, the dragon has lost quite a chunk of health. And the Black Arc Bombardment has done enough to force the enemy army to advance. They do have 2 magical turkeys and 3 dragons. Plus, they've got quite a few units of chariots, actually, which is probably going to hurt, because our Sisters of Slaughter are not what you would consider anti-large infantry, so we don't really have much to stop them. Dragon advancing. He's taking some fire from the bolt throw there, and now he's moving into range of the Shades, who are going to see him off with a volley or 2 of crossbow bolts. Which is 160 health. 114 health. He's almost down. However, he manages to just about escape with a slither of health left. Oh, down he goes. Crunch. Okay, we've seen the other dragon, so we're going to send Buster out to engage him. Taking a little bit of fire there from the Heralds as well. He's moving into range of the Shades. There's now a lot of units in range of the Shades, which means there's fire. It's going to be split. I mean, I've done a lot of damage to him. It's dragon on dragon combat as our Black Dragon engages the Sun Dragon, and the Black Dragon is better than the Sun Dragon, so we should be able to deal with that. The Flame Turkeys are advancing, and here come the chariots. That Moon Dragon is out of here. This is what I was kind of worried about. This is going to hurt. Brace! Nope. Oh dear. Right into the Shades. Now, this would be a problem though, Dark Shards, but they're not. They have great swords and are going to tear those Lion Chariots apart, or at least they should do. And the Lion Chariots are actually pretty fucking effective, and so we don't really have much to deal with them. Apart from this dragon, who's going to rush down and try and take out those Lithomir Chariots, and then move over to deal with the Lion Chariot, because we need those Shades Black back in play. We've got Buster and the Black Dragon taking out the Sun Dragon, and then we need to take out that Turkey as well. The Turkey sees better game in the Bloodrack Shrine, moves down to engage that. Helleron is chasing after one of the other turkeys and just is not going to let her get away. That Arcane Phoenix is like, nope, come back here, you little shit. Meanwhile, what's left of the Sisters of Slaughter are charging across the battlefield, trying to run down any infantry they can find. Those Sea Guard getting torn apart pretty quickly, as is that Archmage. finally, the lion chariots are broken and that phoenix is now surrounded and being chopped up. The great swords, Shades of Great Swords, having done their job by holding. I mean, basically, this army doesn't have a lot of infantry in it, and that's because I feel like if they do get into the Shades should be able to mess them up anyway. So, kind of worked as intended, really. A lot of these phoenixes are actually going to get away, but that's okay because the rest of this army is very, very dead.
We
Oof.
honor you, Cain,
Oof.
bloody-handed priestess.
Okay, at least that's another dead army. And the army there is not okay. We can finish this one up.
Glorious slaughter.
Bosh.
Blood for all, unfettered.
And then we can bring you back down here to get the replenishments.
Death is coming.
And you should have some skill points to spend. Oh, I could put, I'm tempted to put you on a manticore. The Cauldron of Blood is nice, but having you more maneuverable. That does sound good. Missile strength for a shade again does sound pretty good. Where are we? 28. Okay, let's go raid leader.
Whispers of disobedience.
You, I think, have pretty much got everything, so you can be a specialist.
Traitors do not last long.
Buster, you can go full plate. Oh, you got 2 skill points. In that case, you can go full plate armor.
A terror
Full
to their
metal
enemies.
master. And you can have more fervor. Perfect. Okay, we fended off that little attack. We've got loads of slaves, so we should have...
I watch from the shadows.
Let's have a look. Current slaves. So the Broken Lands now has 924 slaves, which is not too bad. I'm not sure about sending to Tiranoc. Not sure it's worth it. Definitely Titan Peaks is definitely worth it. In fact, capacity is now 100% for Titan Peaks because we just pack them in there. Stick them in the bread bins. Everywhere there's space, basically. I could come down and take tour and let... I'm a little bit nervous about sending my Black Arcs out, mostly because they're so useful to have support your armies that I feel like not having them like with your armies is kind of a waste. What do you have? You've got Blackguard, so you could go Slaughterlord.
We shall see.
I'm not sure about those Cold One Knights, but for the moment, that's what we've
Destructive,
got.
this one.
You have Immortality. And... hello?
Aquasura.
Duly noted.
Beware the stampede. Awaiting the prey.
Very intense, aren't you, the Beast Masters? They're very... I guess that's what comes of being near Hydras all the time, you know. You've got to be... I guess all the sort of slightly relaxed ones are probably dead.
Corruption is
The only ones they've got are the high-strung ones that never turn their back.
They have their uses.
Survival of the fittest, I guess. What do you have? You've got Dark
This one is
Shards,
capable enough.
which I'm kind of okay with. That's fine. You've got those ladies, but they're not really that highly
Yes,
ranked, so
adequate.
I'm going to pick... you've got all of that. I guess Dreaded Slaver. And Ben. Ben. Okay, let's get Anne over here. I don't know what I want to do with Morathi. Morathi could come up. Maybe I need to leave Throbbing Hood in the north to deal with any potential chaos invasion.
The enemy could lurk anywhere.
I mean, well, they're not lurking anywhere around here anyway, because it's all, you know, been burned to the ground. So you're generally fairly safe. We could get Lockyer back, couldn't we? Get Lockyer back. Yes, I know. You can go and like resettle all this stuff. There's another gold mine over there as well, so you know we can go and grab that one. Grab that bad boy. Now, Throt.
Don't care who you are. I smash your face in.
Twitch Throt is getting his head kicked in by the looks of it. He is strength rank 4, though. It looks like this is all Empire, though. The Empire is very, very strong. In fact, are they now fighting... Oh, maybe they're fighting back against... Looks like they haven't come through the mountains yet, but they are very, very strong. Strength rank 2. I mean, we're 3. And Wintertooth then 4. I'm surprised to see Grimgor at strength rank 1, though. I mean, he's very strong. Look at that. Look how much stuff he's got. Who's he at war with? Most people. He's at war with a couple of the Elven factions. He has made landfall, but he hasn't taken anything else. So I'd like someone down there just to have a look at what's going on. So maybe that's what we need to send Ben to do. Go and find out what the hell's going on down here and why he still owns this territory and hasn't... Because he hasn't like expanded, but at the same time he hasn't like lost any either. So I don't know what his game is.
Priestess to the Turky.
Indeed.
What whispers of death? Evil deeds fulfilled.
Mischief managed. Good job. Good. Okay, so Gilcroak. We are slowly pushing into World War 1, and Tretch is dead, which means we now have all this to acquire. We do need to still need to deal with Archaon, but he hasn't turned up yet, and we're still riddled with plague thanks to... it looks like it's like 4 turns left. Yeah, 4 turns left of plague. It's stopping a lot of the growth, but otherwise it's not really had an effect on us. So it's not a super big problem to deal with. We just need to wait for it to go away. And I think I'm going to bring Morathi down south to help out Crone Hellebron, while Malekith can sort of sort this stuff out. And then while they're doing that, both whoever that guy is and Lockyer can go and recolonise all this, and Throbbing Hood can maybe set up shop in Nagrond just in case they decide to pop back up in the north over here. But I think I need to get Lockyer an army as well. We have the money, to be honest. We can probably do that, especially with all these new settlements popping up. So once we've got these all set up, I mean, we're going to be making a lot of cash. So shouldn't have a problem getting another couple of armies up. But that'll have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.